So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the compression gland sealing systems that are available. This is a 1/4 inch lid. It's got a 1/4 inch sealing lid in it. See from both directions there. And that's capable of sealing from 1/4 inch all the way completely closed. So 6 millimeter all the way down completely closed. And so that has a 1/4 inch base in it. You can see the hole in the center. There's a 1/4 inch, and it will use any of these 3 different sealing systems here. The first one here is an almond sealing, an 1/8 inch sealing, and a 1/4 inch. So the 1/4 inch is kind of the normal one. The almond one's a little different. It has a flat bottom on it. So we just stack the gasket and the insert like that, and that drops down in the 1/4 inch sealing system. That one has the name almond sealing system, but it's mainly the fact that it's a short petiole. For very short petioles, it'll work well. They can't be larger diameter than 1/8 of an inch, but it's a great option for that. The next one would be the 1/8 inch sealing system. And here's the compression gland insert and the gasket. And those two again just stack up like that, drop in there. And we do put a little friction washer right on the top of that just to keep the parts from galling each other as they tighten down on those parts. The next one would be the one I just demonstrated here, and that's the 1/4 inch sealing system. Again, the insert and the gasket there, those drop down in there. That's a very good system that will fit wine grapes, walnuts, and that type of diameter of petioles. Now there is another option that we do occasionally do, and that's with a 1/4 inch insert and an 1/8 inch gasket. We call that a hybrid system. And why we do that is it allows you to, if you can see right down in that hole, you can use a little shorter petiole and still get up and just get buried, clear of the gasket and able to see the end of the petiole there. And that system works great if you're doing almond, or if you're doing almond and walnut, and you need to be able to do both in the same lid. That's a great option, because with the almond, the petiole will just barely stick through the top of the gasket and creates kind of a soft squeeze on that almond petiole. So that's a great system for that one. The next one I want to show you is the compression gland base. This is a 1/2 inch system. So that hole there's a 1/2 inch in it, and that works. The 1/2 inch base works with the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch sealing system. And there's the inserts and the prospective size gaskets for that system. One thing should be noted is the 1/2 inch base should never be used with the smaller gaskets. And the reason why is those gaskets are in there and they get too much pressure on them, and they can cause problems and extrude out of the chamber. So we don't ever want to use the 1/2 inch base with the smaller gaskets. We want to keep that just with the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch sealing system. The last system is the grass sealing system. So here's the grass base, and here's the gasket and insert. Very much different design than our other ones. But this is for sealing bladed grass, or it could be used for like corn. If you cut back the corn leaf, you could use on that center rib. And that drops down here into the base, but it has a unique base just for that system. So that kind of talks about the sealing systems for chambers that are 2.5 inch in diameter. I'll have another video where we can look at chamber sealing systems for a 4 inch diameter and for the pump-up chamber also.